Shai Bolton's act on Friday night, waving the ball in the face of Sam Docherty. That's what happened for those who haven't caught up with it. Kicked the goal. Richmond won the game of footy. Post-match, Damien Hardwick was really, really strong on what he had to say about it.
Yeah, look, he's made a mistake. It's not us. It's not what we're about. And he'll be regretful, no question. He'll be accountable and responsible for it. It's certainly not part of who he is and part of what we are. So we're disappointed, but we'll work our way through it and support him, and he'll learn some lessons from it. It's not a great look.
So I just don't get that. If you didn't know what he was talking about, you could have been excused for thinking he's talking about someone who's hit someone in the street. I just thought it was a massive overreaction.
Did you like it?
I had no problem with it. I love the theatre of it, and now I get the team component to it, and I get the fact his teammates didn't like it. I get all that, but I thought the comments were just way too extreme for what the act was.
Now, I didn't mind it because reading between the lines, it felt like there's a strong stance on that at the footy club. So it's almost, there's an expectation, this is our culture, and I'm sure it's probably happened in the past, they've addressed it. So it sounds like he's gone against the grain of what they're all about.
I think we want that in the game, though, don't we? He's a bums-on-seats man. So too is Ginnivan. And when young players watch that, they get excited. I don't know how many young kids did it yesterday at the footy or this morning at their footy games, but crowds are down. Yeah. Interest levels are down. And I just think he's a wonderful example of what everything AFL footy is at the moment. And I thought Dimmer, and I love Dimmer, but I thought he went over the top. Maybe the option would have been, OK, we feel like he's done the wrong thing, but now he's done it, so he has to cop what comes with that, but we're not going to tell him not to do it.
Kane, I'll get your views, but as I do, just have a look at what Aaron Donald, the great NFL player in the Super Bowl last year, you can see the scores. There's still a bit of time left. Now, he's pointing to the finger he's going to put the ring on. Steph Curry did the same thing. These athletes in the American sports, love them or loathe them, they operate outside the team.
Yeah, I've got no issue with a player once they realise they're going to win a premiership, is what happened with those two examples. It's a bit different when it's 20 minutes to go in the last quarter and you're shoving the ball in the face.
They would do that. They would do that in the right moments of the game.
I'm not sure that. I like the coaching from Hardwick. Yes, I think it was really strong, and to your point, I don't disagree with you, but I think Richmond at times have acted a little bit arrogantly in the last 3 years, so to pull them back at this stage of the year, and Shai Bolton is playing with a little bit too much flair at the moment. Like I think he's doing things.
How?
He's missing goals that he should kick. He's over-possessing the ball. He's making mistakes that, for a player of his calibre, he doesn't need to be making. So I just think he needs to get back to basics a little bit with his game. And that's not a criticism. That just shows the level that he can play with. And for Damien Hardwick to say that, I think it was good coaching. Yeah, maybe 10% extra on top of it. But at this stage of the year, I didn't mind it.